Today's presentation will be delivered within 25 minutes, focusing on the application of Metanode and ecosystem for modern businesses. Metanode's blockchain solution is aimed at optimizing business processes while enhancing efficiency. The presentation will primarily focus on providing solutions for the following three aspects. Firstly, managing business profiles and data with automatic storage. Secondly, automating management processes and operations across all departments, HR accounting within the business. And finally, facilitating cross-payments to reduce transaction costs and increase customer retention rates. Firstly, regarding the issue of data management. Currently, most businesses store their data on servers, requiring a large storage capacity due to the significant amount of internal business information. Therefore, on average, small and medium-sized businesses have to pay a considerable fee each month, ranging from $100 to $200. Another storage option that businesses choose is cloud storage. However, the security of information on the cloud is still not guaranteed as it relies on third-party providers. There is a high possibility that the internal information of the business may be accessed by the service provider. Additionally, cloud storage heavily depends on the internet. When using cloud storage services, user data is stored on servers located in global data centers and accessed via the internet. This also means that internet connectivity is essential to access the data. When internet connectivity is lost, several consequences may occur. 1. Loss of data accessibility. Users are unable to access data stored in the cloud without an internet connection, causing significant inconvenience and affecting daily operations. 2. Risk of data loss. In the event of an internet connection loss, while users are working online and without data backup measures, there is a risk of data loss due to the lack of local data storage. 3. Disruption to business operations. Internet connection loss can disrupt workflow processes, slow down, or halt business operations, leading to revenue loss. 4. Impact on work efficiency. When unable to access data or online tools, employees may struggle to complete tasks, reducing work efficiency. Metanode offers a better and more transparent storage solution for businesses, particularly in accounting book management. Businesses will create smart contracts for buying and selling goods with their partners. All related transactions proposed and decided upon will be recorded and encrypted by the accounting department on the blockchain. When a contract is signed and executed, transaction information will be stored on the blockchain and cannot be altered. Revenue and expenditure, as well as invoices, will undergo reconciliation, verification, and require the digital signature of the authorized person in charge to ensure absolute non-repudiation for the enterprise system. The following model describes how applying blockchain enhances transparency in expense management. When employees incur expenses, they must submit payment invoices to the system and simultaneously sign for confirmation. For senior personnel, they can spend using Me tokens via Visa cards issued by the company. This information will be stored on the blockchain, and the business owner will grant access to the accounting department. The accounting department will confirm tax accounting and then send it to higher authorities, such as the CFO or business owner, who will confirm after review. The entire process is stored and digitally signed on the blockchain. Research shows that 85% of employees are currently sending emails throughout their workday as remote work becomes increasingly common. Unfortunately, this is also one of the most insecure forms of communication, with 83% of organizations experiencing data breaches via email in the past 12 months. Part of the problem is that many business leaders only focus on half of the email security challenge. While most business leaders are certainly concerned about securing emails, their focus tends to be only on the receiving end of information. The risks of malware being sent via email or phishing attacks are well documented, and most businesses, regardless of size, have operational strategies in place to protect against these threats. However, preventing data loss from outgoing emails is less common and yet critically important for businesses across all industries. Therefore, the Metanode team has developed the email encryption feature, which means all emails will be stored, sent, or received in encrypted form, and only those authorized or those with the key can unlock the mailbox. Specifically, the sender and receiver will first have to create public and private keys. Then, they will exchange public keys with each other to create a common key for both. Subsequently, the sender will encrypt the email using this shared key. The receiver will need to enter their private key and the previously generated shared key to decrypt the email. Regarding the issue of tracking work schedules and calculating salaries, errors can sometimes occur in recording and processing data when monitoring and calculating for a large number of employees. This may result in some employees not receiving the correct salary. Addressing these issues typically requires a significant amount of time and necessitates related departments to amend all data. Furthermore, businesses incur high operational costs, including employee fees, purchasing fees, and maintenance fees for timekeeping software. Applying blockchain to the operational system helps optimize the human resources department's processes in all stages, from recruitment, transparent attendance tracking, to even automatic salary payments. In the recruitment process, the personal information and data of each candidate or employee will be newly created and assigned a unique identifier, similar to a social security number, but used for administrative purposes. If the user is starting to work for the first time, this identifier allows access to all relevant data on the company's blockchain network. All related documents, including diplomas, contracts, insurance, salary supplements, etc., will be encrypted, amortized, if necessary, and synchronized onto the blockchain, creating a shared data system among businesses. From a broader perspective, each individual will have the ability to grant access to optional personal information to different businesses for various purposes, with or without fees depending on specific cases. This will gradually establish a shared database system, supporting recruiters in easily querying candidates' work processes and updating profiles conveniently. Additionally, Blockchain Layer 0 technology allows businesses to privately encrypt information and terms on documents, enhancing business confidentiality further. Here is a description of the automatic attendance tracking process. Employees will clock in for work, and blockchain will record whether they arrive late or early, then proceed to calculate their salaries. This payroll spreadsheet will be reviewed and confirmed once again by supervisors, and all assessment results will be completely stored on-chain. With the automatic salary payment model, employees will log in to the Metanode attendance app to clock in. At this point, the smart contract will automatically calculate expenses, including salaries and insurance. The payroll will be digitally signed by the accounting and management departments and then the system will automatically transfer the salary to the employee via the Visa card issued by the company on the Metanode platform. Upon receiving the payment, the employee will need to digitally sign confirmation on the app. All information and transaction evidence will be completely stored on-chain. Next is transaction costs. This is also a concern for many businesses. On average, a small to medium-sized enterprise spends between $25,000 to $50,000 on transaction fees annually. In addition, Metanode's ICB cross-payment mechanism allows users to use the internal currency of one business to make payments at other businesses within the Metanode ecosystem, eliminating the need for manual connections with each party. For example, users can use loyalty points earned at Cafe to pay at Restaurant B and even Salon C. And instead of users needing to use two types of tokens to pay for services like on other blockchain platforms, Metanode allows users to use only one token to pay for all types of services and make unlimited cross-border payments within the Metanode ecosystem. During this process, users can still conduct transactions without needing to be aware of the Metanode native coin. With a transaction fee of only $0.001. This fee is entirely fixed and will not change even if the Metanode coin increases in value. This fee applies to both domestic and international transactions. Therefore, it can be said that on the Metanode platform, users do not need to consider foreign exchange conversion fees when conducting international transactions. The question posed is how Metanode can support businesses. The Metanode blockchain platform was created with a clear goal: to establish a level playing field for millions of businesses worldwide. Metanode aims to eliminate all geographical barriers, fostering favorable conditions for trade and collaboration among businesses. There will no longer be boundaries between countries. Instead, the divide will only exist between businesses themselves. On the Metanode platform, Metanode serves as the bridge to foster symbiotic relationships among businesses. While in the fiat world, countries use USD for exchanges in the blockchain environment, Metanode acts as the conversion scale for businesses' internal currencies. Specifically, customers can now use their American Airline reward miles to purchase coffee at Starbucks thanks to the Metanode conversion scale on Metanode. To facilitate internal expense management, Metanode also supports businesses in issuing Visa, MasterCard, and internal payment cards. Businesses can easily register and integrate directly within the Metanode administration interface with just one application installation, without the need for multiple technology integration steps. Metanode also releases an application for end users to accumulate and manage the internal currencies issued by businesses and make payments at other businesses within the Metanode ecosystem using Visa cards issued on our system. How can businesses integrate Metanode? So how can businesses apply all the features mentioned above? Businesses only need to follow 4 simple steps. Step 1. Create a Metanode business wallet and verify the business through the KYB system. Step 2. Load Me into the business wallet. Step 3. Set up their internal currency, including name, logo, and exchange rate. In this conversion rate section, the system supports businesses, for example, They can set a low conversion rate or even set it to 0 for businesses in the same industry. If a business wants to use Metanode for payments, they can skip this step. More details on this conversion rate will be presented in the following section. Step 4. Businesses utilize the Metanode management software at their physical stores or online channels to manage payments and customer wallet balances. To ensure a competitive advantage for businesses in the market, Metanode allows them to design the conversion rate section within the system. Specifically, businesses can choose to make payments or transactions using Metanode or their own internal currency that they have issued. In the case of businesses paying according to the Metanode rate, the system will automatically set the rate at 1 between businesses. For example, if a customer accumulates 100 reward miles at American Airlines, equivalent to $100, and let's assume $0.1 equals 1 ME. Now the user owns 1,000 ME in their wallet, and they can pay a $100 bill at Grab at a 1 ratio. In the case where businesses prefer to conduct transactions using their own internal currency, they can set the exchange rate according to their business objectives. Continuing with the previous example, suppose American Airlines sets the exchange rate at 1 for Grab. Then the customer can only pay a bill worth $10 at this business. Here, you might wonder what fees businesses would have to pay if they integrate Metanode. Metanode only charges service fees based on the number of transactions conducted on the Metanode application. Specifically, the fee is calculated by multiplying the total number of transactions by the platform fee of $0.001. Once again, we want to emphasize that the fee of $0.001 is fixed in all situations, regardless of price fluctuations in the market. So what will businesses receive when they implement Metanode? The first benefit is the reduction of various costs, including taxes, marketing expenses, technology costs, and operational fees. Additionally, businesses can expand their brand recognition, attract new customers, and thereby enhance their position in the market. In particular, businesses do not need to spend resources on technical integration or manual negotiations with each party, saving a significant amount of time and costs. To conclude this presentation, let us summarize why Metanode is an ideal platform for modern businesses. Firstly, all processes related to data and information storage become more automated, accurate, and transparent on the blockchain environment. This enables businesses to minimize errors caused by manual operations. With automation, businesses also significantly reduce costs such as labor, machine maintenance, or software upgrade fees. Furthermore, businesses can increase customer retention rates through Metanode's cross-payment mechanism. As a result, they can also cut down on transaction costs they incur annually.